What else do I need
There we
to
go.
do?
Zardes knows what's up. Dravidian's best civ. Let's go. I'm swinging so
I'm
many
out.
people around.
I am out. I can't stay here anymore, even though it's my turn here. I'll start the map draft. 3, 2, 1,
Taking
go.
over.
And you can take over.
You supply the internet to stream, and I'll do all the casting and stuff. It's perfect. True, they are similar. They are both part of the same expansion, right? So we need to blend the civilizations into the perfect combination. Good start for these maps. I like what I'm seeing so far. As banned out, a little bit of a shame, but that's all right. Any map draft that starts with hyper random, I'm down for. And even getting shoals. Okay, this might be my perfect Sunburn band, though. Everyone hates Sunburn. I don't know why. That was the least played map, right? So far. I don't fully understand that one. And we end up on runestones. Okay. I like the map draft. Opens things up hugely. The only downside here is I can't switch to the Civ draft on Otter's stream, so... I'm just gonna have to do the full stream solo from this map draft, I think, is the only issue that I'll run into, but that's all right.
You need to convince Xardas to cast my match tomorrow, or to supply the internet for you to cast my match tomorrow, by the way.
Exactly. I just need to leech off of everyone else.
I mean, Mojito's already going for you casting with him with that concept, right? So Xardas needs to do that as well. Everybody needs to stream just so you can cast.
Yep.
What's your... Before we look at the Civ draft, what's your match prediction here, right? You've seen quite a bit of Division 2 now as well. We both watched Ullah together before. We both watched c3mbrich together before.
Man... I think Ullah has played so well, but Cambra was really good in the first set we watched from him as well. Although this happened before, right? Is that true? Was this before the last set we watched of Cambra?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go Ullah. I'll go 3-2. I want a good set.
Who wins 3-2? Ullah?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. And I say 4-1 to Ullah. I need to talk up my next opponent more than my opponent that I'm playing on Sunday.
Okay.
So for today I'm talking up Ullah, and on Saturday I'll talk up c3mbrich. c3mbrich did look good, right? I mean, spoilers a bit, because we're talking about previous really results that we know. c3mbrich looked really good. Besides, like 2 games he didn't know the maps well enough. But other than that, on the other 3 games, he dominated Boomstick, I would say. And Boomstick was like, together with me, probably the favorite to win the division. And I think we're both kind of trailing a bit.
Yeah, it's been a really impressive Division 2, honestly. Everyone has looked really good in different sets. It's very, like, kind of, what's the word I want? Like a ring around the rosy kind of situation in Division 2 right now. Everyone's beating everyone else, which is good. That's what you want in a division, I think.
Yeah, and Ullah has clapped Leaf, if I remember correctly. really hard. So, and leave.
Yes, I think that's
Beat
how
Boom
it
and
went.
me as well. So like he was no slouch. I mean, Becky won against him too, but I think Ullah clapped harder even. I don't remember Ullah
Ullah
Becky.
lost to somebody though, right? Didn't he? Was
I think
it Becky,
Ullah lost to Boomstick in turn. No. Ullah, on the other hand, side,
okay,
lost to
right,
Boomstick.
right.
3-2. I don't remember the Becky. The Becky with Boom isn't casted, but I guess we could look up Becky with Ullah. Was that cast? Let me double check.
Yeah, I don't know. Double check for sure.
Well, you should double check, because people can't see the Swift draft when I'm not looking at it. Okay, here's Division 2. I have it almost though, so. Leaf versus Ullah. No, Becky Beck versus Ullah. Casted by the Otter one? Mm-hmm. Yeah. My memory.
Oof. It's fine.
Ullah,
it's fine. It happens.
How's Ullah Becky Beck? Ullah won that. Oh wow, then Ullah's looking really good, because Becky's also looking really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Ullah has looked really good.
Right, Ullah batting lots of siege sifts, but also Chinese and Berbers. I didn't see the match properly. Okay, Outcrop, Hyperland, Cambridge also pretty good bands. More of different styles of units, but kind of more banning the more cheesy civilizations that you can do special things with. I think that's smart, right? Because that's how he died to Boom. Even though he played this before. Ooh, interesting. Not the same bands. Both go for Spanish, but Koreans and Georgians. What else there? Persians is there, Magyars is there, Bulgarians is there. Not the strongest civs remaining. We've seen stronger. Yeah. Lots of strong player bands, mainly.
I think probably like Persians or Magyars or yeah, probably I would have expected those more than Georgians and Koreans, but not bad. Oh, Saracens as well were available.
Oh, Saracens are available. Wow. Yeah, okay. Are they? No, they're not. Oh, they're picked. Ooh, that's the steal for Chamber.
Yep.
Magyars Tatars? Okay. No Persians still? Not much siege civs picked, so Persians could be pretty good, besides with Georgians and Koreans, and obviously Saracens, so oof, it's a bit harder to pick them for Ullah, I guess. What does Ullah snipe here? Holy, that's all scary. There's Scholz in the map, right? So Spanish extra scary.
Yeah, I think probably Spanish.
Oh,
but I don't know.
Araba bait pick! By the way, how did you guys combine Hindustanis and Dravidians, because they're from the same DLC? And omit that my meme civilization is also from the same DLC.
That's true, actually. You're right.
Man, that was the saddest win ever earlier. Beating Gujaras with Dravidians on stream. But it was a land map.
It's a counter pick, man.
Bohemians? Oh, double armor bait picks here. Bohemians, Hindustanis, the typical most armorious civilizations of them all.
Bohemians are good, though.
They're better.
You don't like Bohemians as much.
They have different use
cases. You don't like Bohemians as much as...
Ranks, again?
Yeah.
Alright. Also, I guess an armor pick at this point, because Kingston and Chamber both went for it. Chamber is less of an armor than Kingston, though. He has team experience from the past. And there's the
Ranks aren't terrible considering who's left in the draft now, to be fair. Oh, okay.
No.
I like that last pick.
And Maida likes that last pick. The great best win rate civilization after Berbers.
That's crazy.
It is the Romans. Spanish snipe, Saracen snipe. So Ullah led Spanish through the draft. That's giving up Scholz. but making the rest of the games a lot easier by sniping Saracens. I feel like. And it's your opponent's home map,
Yeah,
so I
I
guess
agree.
you can give it up.
I don't know. Ullah doesn't really have... Yeah, you might just have to give up Shoals now. What civ do you even go on Shoals for Ullah now? Persians, maybe? But then you're trying to figure out someone for Akare. I think I might just throw that map if I'm Ullah, but we'll see what happens when we get there, I suppose.
Runestones is first. We start with this standard map. And
Runestones, okay.
I'll let you bet first for once, because otherwise you're gonna just say the same thing as I am again.
I'm going to say... I'm scared it's Hindustanis, but I'll say Dravidians, Georgians, I think.
I'm going Bohemians versus Magyars.
Ullah has good options. I'm not sure. I'm not confident at all.
Yeah, that's what giving up Scholz kind of does, right?
Yeah.
He gives him so many options for the other games. So, kind of don't mind it.
It could easily be Tatars
both
here.
get a point.
Magyars, yeah. Bulgarians.
We both get a point as your dream matchup.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Is this the dream matchup? Yeah, I guess it probably is, huh?
I mean, unless you die early. Runestones this is a close generation though. This might be scary for Dravidians because the players are relatively close together, and then Magyars can rush the Dravidians down, especially if Ullah's DM start is better than c3mbrich's. If it goes late, if in the mid game, it's amazing for Dravidians. But I guess we're gonna find out, right? We just need to change from div 2 to div 4 to div 2. Colors are amazing, so we don't need to change anything there. And I'm at 0 seconds. Let me know where you are.
I'm at 1 second.
Oh, that's 9 less than Xardas, so we're improving in Coca Stadium.
And I don't even have the pro capture age.
If you're a pro, you don't need the pro. 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Welcome to Tarnished Deathmatch Season 6. We're in Division 2, so top 16 DM Elite here. And it is c3mbrich making his triumphant return with this series, actually. Was his first set. And he's playing as Lucky Calms, who's here with me. Favorite civilizations in the Dravidians. On the other side, Ullah, as the Magyars, has been doing really well so far in Season 2. Brought himself to a bit of a favorite role with his matches so far. Let's see if he can overcome the kind of newcomer returning player c3mbrich.
Yeah, I'm nervous that it might just be a quick one here. I don't know, but c3mbrich has done a pretty good job defending so far. A couple quick walls came down and a couple were failed, but no villagers lost on either side.
Castle not straight next to the TC could become dangerous though. So, c3mbrich not chicken enough. Here come the paladins. Assume there's a ranges up as well. Yeah, Cavator Rush is coming to only one villager on that castle. That's very dangerous with a non-c3mbrich cancer.
Good quick walls on the houses, though, to keep the paladin out of the villagers for the most part. Oh, doesn't get that house down.
Paladins are one thing. The Cavachers denying the castle is the big threat, and the Cavachers find straight away the castle foundation, but they're not. Where they're going?
Well,
why are the Cavachers
do they?
diving the GC? What? I guess, well, it doesn't matter. I can stop it with the next wave, so I'll go for the house builds with these ones, I suppose.
Okay.
3 villagers down, the Cabbages are in place. Yeah, that's why we needed more villagers on the castle. No, but that's completely correct what c3mbrich did here. Please do the same on Sunday. I need to stop giving advice, man.
Yeah, the elephant archers do great against the cav archers, but they don't kill super quickly, right?
8
so
villagers
you kind of
down.
ignore the elephants early on and still snipe.
c3mbrich down to 4 villagers. Again, ninth wave kill. It's a brutal rush. Forward castles coming for Ullah as well to follow it up. If the rush is so good, they can even be straight down the middle. And I mean, if he gets the elephant archers numbers, it's still scary. But Ullah is doing the early damage that he needs to do in this Civ matchup.
Yeah, there's still hope if you can get onto a decent mass of elephant archers and Halb that counters most of what the Magyars want to be making, but 10 villagers dead now. I think the damage has been done.
No castle up, so no traps coming out yet. Honor just being added. Really good addition against the elephant archers. Eco at home, kind of non-existent because all the villagers are forward, trying to end this game quickly, which is the right call.
Yeah, I love the follow-up here from Ullah. The castle creep down the middle. Adding in eco behind, he's doing all the right things. Might deny this castle a second time. Or a third time.
Ullah won his division every time in a row for all the TDM seasons that he's been part of. And he's looking strong to do it even in Division 2 and make a straight sweep to Division 1 from, I don't know where he started, wow. Division 6 or something? This would be a crazy sweep to the top.
That's impressive. Yeah, I didn't realize he had such a meteoric rise.
He did, and he does in this game as well. GG called after 7 minutes. Dravidians, trash Civ, in shambles. Can't even play land maps anymore.
It was a brutal opening.
Finally, I see a Dravidian loss when you're co-casting, man. I've seen so many Dravidian losses, but you were never there. And then when I post to be saying, oh, it's the news whenever they lose.
I give them my luck a lot, but couldn't do it here. The first game for c3mbrich in however many years in a DM tournament. I'll give them a pass.
Ah, that's the excuse. I see.
Yeah. If you can say every single time, oh, Frost played him, oh, it was a land map, oh, you know, I get to say once that there was a reason for it.
Oh, they often have Cam Archer against them. I forgot that one. But Ullah gets the 1-0. Well played. Good Magyar rush by him. Damn. It's easy for me to make myself the underdog seeing this. Last pick for c3mbrich,
man. I don't know. Yeah. But very high pick for Ullah, very low pick for c3mbrich. So as far as Civ trades go, it's not the worst in the world for what I would consider our underdog here.
And that was Stones won by red, I think. Let me see what we're going to next. We will go to Shoals. Well, half easy call, I would say, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Spanish. What do you try to... It's a very interesting choice for Ullah, though, right? Persians are probably the best, but they're probably the best for Akare as well. And we have seen Persians do okay against Chinese, and is it just Chinese that we've seen them played against on Shoals recently? Or was it Spanish as well? I can't remember.
It was Dravidians, mate. Lucky comes.
Oh, true, it was Dravidians.
Accidentally mentioning a Dravidian loss.
I'm pretty sure once was against Chinese, but you're right. Once was a Dravidian play as well.
I more vividly remember the Dravidian one for reasons.
Oh, weird. That was a throw. That Dravidian loss was the throw.
But I give you one win because I'm going for an absolute cooking prediction. It's Koreans versus Romans.
Yeah. Koreans? Surely not.
Yeah, now do your prediction.
Man, I think it'll be Spanish Persians.
Okay.
I'm super high on Persians on Akare, but other players seem to think there are comparable civs to them there, so I think that's viable.
Dravidians lose, but their biggest fan wins the civ predictions.
Okay, all right.
And honestly, Ullah has good other options, I think, for Akare. Like Georgians.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Bulgarians, right? We've seen Bulgarians a lot there too. I'm at 1 second.
I'm all the way down at 3 this time.
Only 7 away from Xardas. 3, 2, 1.
I'm closing in on him.
Let's go and see the Spanish water build for c3mbrich. Is it as clean as Kingstones? Is it cleaner than Kingstones? No, Dock is late. I liked Kingstones better. Still no movement
I think it was a little
water.
bit later to the docks in the other set too, right? If I recall correctly.
Yeah,
but
I think he lost Scholz badly to Boom, right? I think. Ullah clears up the first Hussar. Ullah also no movement towards the docks yet. But he's patrolling the shoreline of c3mbrich. There's a dock.
I thought, am I mixing up my sets? I thought c3mbrich won on Shoals. He kept adding in docks, or was
oh true? Yeah, there was an amazing comeback by him. Yeah, no, I was pretty tired.
Yeah.
I mixed it up with something else then.
Spanishville OP survives the paladin, or not the paladin snipe, but the scout snipe. Maybe not the camel.
Well, not the camel. There it goes. 0 docks for c3mbrich still. But also 0 docks for Ullah, because Persians are slow and they lose the villa on the dock as well. c3mbrich with 2-1 KD. The paladins doing better. It shouldn't follow the Savar here, I think, but nobody has a dock up so far for quite a while. Now the first 2 docks coming up for the Persians. And there's another dead will for c3mbrich. 2-2. Good rush by Ullah. Considering it's Spanish wills and they build faster, 2-2 is a success. Kind of evening the level up a bit, but Spanish still have enough advantages that I like them more with the cannon gains, with all the speed things they have, right?
If they can get to him, still not a single dock has been made by c3mbrich. He's finally going to get one up with 3 villagers.
Yeah, should get...
I guess. Yes, might still be alright. Demos are on the way though for Ullah. Does a demo take out a Spanish villager in one? It does still, right?
Not through the dock here?
Distance. There's a fire ship opening for c3mbrich.
Misclick? No, he seems to be making like a mix of fires out of all things and demos. There's some elite cannon gain now.
I feel like
so it doesn't
not great against the full demo, right?
It's not great against full demo. The water is too big for fires. Like, it's the same bit similar to RM and DM, right? Big water and no fires.
Yeah, I think just straight like demo cannon galleon is.
With Spanish demo cannon galleon, yeah. Normally you do play galleon, and then you might... Fires can be made on the map, but not as an opening. Here come the demos, and I think there was enough opening demos for c3mbrich. That is so costly! I mean, it's Spanish cannon gains, they're great fighting chips. Not in these numbers, though, and they are so expensive.
Yeah, and the elephants are starting to come out behind this for Ullah on the land. He's not going to be able to afford a ton of them, though. Gold is looking very dire for him with all the expensive units he's trying to make.
Chamber added a bit more demos again. Now can demo defend his units maybe, but the Spanish didn't get their window where they can kill all the base early normally in this matchup and therefore stop the Persians. And if the Persians can, by good naval engagements early, transition to a land fight, should be great on the map, and he's demoing everything!
Maybe getting your first 3 or 4 docks denied is a little bit bad on this map.
Maybe. But also, like, I think the ships that Ullah made was just a better naval play as a follow-up, right? He also got some docks denied on the other side, but yeah. This is far from over. Chamber gets the gold control. First castle maybe a bit too far in the back. Now going for a more forward one. Side push earlier for Chamber. Gold, important win condition here as well. Kind of golds and the water equally important on shots. Lots of forward castles for Chamber though, so if he loses water, he will lose a lot.
This is kind of how c3mbrich played last set we watched as well, though, right? He lost the initial water engagement, but just continued making docks to the side, had side control on land, and just kind of stalled out the Navy long enough to not lose those forward bases.
I feel like I'm the Wi-Fi connection, and you're the RAM memory stick today.
RAM memory stick. I like that. Okay, I can be down with that.
I mean, I'm just not exactly sure what the English terminology. And I wanted to highlight the memory in it. Elephants and trash bow for Ullah. Trash bow is an interesting choice because wood is a very scarce resource on a water map, so not sure you want to open trash bow. But I guess he doesn't have any food left. Zero food for Ullah.
Yeah,
did he sell food?
0.
He sold food.
Nothing on food, no food.
But you maybe get to gold with it. Water kind of lost though, right? Chamber once again added more docks to the side and does come back on water while having full gold control for a bit. And Ullah has to fight for the gold in the north. Now if he sends Wales there, that's costing his food wood economy, which isn't too developed yet. So I think I like the game state for c3mbrich now.
Spanish struggle a little bit against the war elephants though, right? They have to mix in, I guess, pretty bad onagers. Is that their best counter to these war elephants? Or monks? Is that viable here? Is he just getting relics with all these monks, or is he actually trying to mobilize with them? I guess he's just getting relics.
Against war elephants, it's kind of worth it. But Spike is saying you're the expensive one, therefore, because you're the memory stick. And yeah, my core costs are so expensive, man. I'm broke. I need some gift subs. Can't afford them.
I did get gifted a sub just today, so I'm expensive.
True,
more
Zhao
for
gifted
Zhao,
you
maybe.
one, yeah. Zhao has the money, just needs to buy the wins.
There you go. Yeah, and these elephants, man, they're slowly going down to this whole army of conquistadors, but...
Can trash bow stop Spanish villagers, supremacy wills building a Spanish castle? They cannot.
No. Close, but no.
And the elephants
Maybe if they were all committing there, but...
Elephants are down as well. Ullah won't have any gold access and he's losing his docks. This is not looking good for Ullah at all, anywhere, I think.
Yeah, might need to push on the left right now. That's where c3mbrich is lacking military, but there's not
no siege
ton on that side. I mean, just like the trash bow main composition isn't good.
No traps, no nothing to kill the castle on the left. The elephants are slowly killing castle foundation, sure, but all the while Ullah is losing more castles on the right side. While the Kongs being better at denying Persian castles than the trash bows at denying Spanish castles. Micro conks
Yeah,
against the
now
elephant.
Spanish cannon galleons on the water are doing their thing. Takes them a little bit longer to get through the Persian docks, but eventually they'll clear those up. Ullah can't really afford to make any, even just a couple demos out of his reach right now.
Give me C-trams for push on the left side. That's a lot of stone to push somewhere, but losing on all fronts, and he doesn't want to play it any longer and give c3mbrich more confidence. Calls the GG, and we have ourselves a series.
Such an interesting
Of course,
strategy
it's Division 2
on this map for c3mbrich. But it's working. I can't believe it. He loses water initially every time, but he makes it work.
Is it a strategy, or is it like, okay, he loses the start, but he adapts well to losing the start, and then while the opponent fights water, takes the other objectives?
How many times does it happen in a row before it is what he's actually doing, though, right? If it was just the once, I'd be like, yeah, but now both times we've seen him on this map, it's been the same thing. He just doesn't go to water as fast. But the army composition right now is crazy for c3mbrich, by the way. He's got an AI army for real.
No, it's only 4 units, but it's very weird units. Yeah. Oh, for c3mbrich. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. 3 rows.
Yeah.
2 demos, 2 fires, 5 cannon gains, 6 gains, all the ships. 1 trap, 1 bombard cannon, 1 trap, 1 bombard cannon is also great. 2 SARs in queue, 2 champions, 9 heavies, 10 monks. He actually is going forward with the monks, so he wanted the conversions, right? It's 17 played in, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea with Spanish, especially, right, against the war elephants. You don't add in too many, but just enough to, like, if you can kill off 5 or 6 elephants at the start of a fight, it's big.
Hey, you can convert them even, right? No heresy. So you get the elephants.
Oh, true. Yeah, even better. You're right.
But it takes a bit longer with Faith. But with Spanish, Inquisition kind of balances that, so it's indeed nice. In the Spanish, I mean, they should win trolls, but it was relatively close for that, so Ullah can't be too unhappy about the game, I think. I need to get another drink, so I'll tell you the map and then you can guess.
Okay.
It's Akarai. But feel free to talk about the last game, so I'm going to miss.
Yeah. Well, I can bridge them both together expertly, because this is the downside here is if you choose Persians on shoals, yeah, they give you some opportunities against the better Civ in the Spanish. Now you've lost with them, though, and what is your play on Akarai now? Against probably Koreans, but maybe Bohemians? You go Georgians here, try to play into Esso Manaspa, but that feels pretty bad against the Bohemians, I think. Maybe you can make Bulgarians work here. Don't think it's Tatars. I've seen Romans here, but they feel pretty bad against the civs I'm expecting from Canberra. Do Bulgarians feel good against Bohemians? Probably not terrible. You force the Bohemians to make something other than just Halb Hofnitsa, which is probably okay.
What's your final call?
I think Bohemians, Bulgarians, but it could easily be Koreans.
I decided for Koreans, Bulgarians. It's mine. Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Let's go! 2 points for me!
Interesting Civ matchup, honestly.
Mm-hmm. pretty even, I'd say.
At 1 second, whenever you are ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's go for game number 3. Rex, no house for c3mbrich, so he did study Akerai, and Ullah is making a house. Muscle memory. Straight siege workshops.
And
woo!
there.
Alright, Ullah did prepare something. That's very fast into
that's
siege
good.
for him.
Well, it
Lots more
probably
Rex for
should be
c3mbrich.
against Koreans, right? You don't necessarily want... Well, maybe...
He tried
you
to
go
steal the
200
castle!
here.
Did you see where Ullah Sosa went? He tried to steal the
No.
castle. He thought maybe c3mbrich has no clue about the map and I can steal the castle. That was so cheeky. He ran to the castle and then microed it to the north. But
I've thought
c3mbrich
about
did study the map.
that before. Is it ever worth selling out to try and get one of your opponent's castles like immediately with your scout?
We thought that
Probably
would
not,
happen
right?
when we put the map in the map pool and in the map meeting when we decided to build that map. But I don't think I've seen it a single time somebody stealing the castle. In the first practice games when we started practicing, when I started practicing for the map, in the first practice game I did, I think that was really funny. We sent Hussars forward and I think I played against Favorite or Hezi or something. And we both got both castles of the other player.
Okay, yeah.
But
I
the
guess
meta
that's
is
the
fully
risk, huh?
developed to get your own by now. So we haven't seen it in the tournament at all. But I think it was Hezi versus me. We started practicing Accurate. We both stole both castles. And I actually thought about for a while what to do with the forward castles. But it didn't happen a single time. Oh, Spain took one of Hamza's castles in the set. Alright. That was in December, I think, right? I probably cast that and forgot it.
Whoa. Who town belled? Blew my eardrums out.
I didn't hear it.
I think I was closer to... I was kind of in the middle of the map, so I'm not sure who did it. Someone
I was on
definitely
Ullah's
town-belled.
base and I didn't hear it, so I think it was c3mbrich.
Okay, it must have been then, yeah. Must have been a misclick. I don't think there was...
Yeah, there was
much
no
around
reason,
his
right?
base.
There was not much of a raid. There's two Conics trying to raid. Both are just building up their death points here. Nothing much going on in terms of fights. Ullah with the monastery towards the northern island. c3mbrich with a castle there on the gold that will be denied though.
Yeah, Bulgarians are the more mobile
Or not?
still. This isn't...
Hello? Okay, there we go.
Well, look, keeps just passing by all these castles, man.
Yeah, game one.
I'm gonna bite him one of these times.
Docks in the middle for c3mbrich. Will we see turtle ships? I mean, you can't make demos, right? Frostmate demos? Frostmate turtles.
Would be very good. Cannon galleons. Okay.
Okay,
I
it's good for
mean,
civs that don't get
we
bomber
can
cannons, but Greens do.
Yeah. We can snipe siege with cannon galleons, I suppose. There is a turtle ship in queue behind the cannon galleons.
You could just make bomber
yeah,
cannons,
cannon
which is
galleons
cheaper, no? And okay, Ullah's pushing in. Big siege walls for both. The double castle setup, pretty good for c3mbrich though. In order to relay this, there's a turtle ship. It tries to ram the siege onagers.
It's killing a couple of them.
Yeah, honestly, it did quite well before it
Good
died.
targeting by...
Oh, what
Kambra.
are these war wagons doing though? No, they're not rams. They don't want to ram the Conics. They want to run away from the Conics. And there we go. Turtle ships are actually providing some HP and delaying the units here so the war wagons can shoot. Very interesting fight.
Yeah.
Now the shooting
Castle
battery
went
of the
down for
Koreans is
Kambra,
there though.
but
The rocket cards finding
that's a lot of
great
military
value.
dead for Ullah. Still losing castles, though. Kambra needs to push out right now, pretty much. If he loses these castles, it becomes much more difficult.
Yeah, rocket card spray is killing
Those
so
rocket
much.
cards,
200
man.
to 120 KD. Korean rocket cards finally getting to show their strength. They were played last season a lot on Amazon Aftermath and felt very underwhelming. And for what's the reason they're doing so much better on Akerai? Like, I remember playing that match and I think you cast it versus Malda and like the Teuton SO just completely dominated the Korean rocket cards. Why are the Bulgarian SO losing so hard to the Korean rocket cards on this map?
I don't have a good answer.
Also on Vinland Saga, Teutons
really
vs Koreans. The Teutons won that every time last season, right? On Vinland Saga, we saw that matchup so often, and Teuton always won. And I mean, maybe it is Teuton Ironclad, and Bulgarians don't have that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does the extra armor matter against the rocket carts? I have no idea how that works.
Maybe, actually, right?
They
I mean, they do melee damage, and they
right?
do 5 multiple times, so maybe it's just Ironclad.
Was it always really? It was always versus Teutons.
Yeah, it was always Teutons. It was Teutons Koreans in my set versus Malda. There was another Teutons Koreans on Amazon Aftermath, and there was like 6 matches in the first 2 divisions. Teutons Koreans on Vinland Saga, because Andy kept playing them and he lost them every time against Teutons.
Maybe Teuton counterpick versus Koreans then.
People are more used to microing rocket cards. Maybe they don't over micro as much. Yeah. Right? Maybe people kept over microing them like SO instead of letting them pepper spray last season. That might make sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, that's good shots for Ullah though.
More, right?
Finally, great shots. All the rocket cards go down. That's what Ullah needed to stabilize. It's still a very even game. Ullah got the 5 relics. Are they in the north? They are in the north.
The bombard cannons here for Cambra, but losing a lot of military in front of them.
Those bombard cannons are very much in danger now. Connix can dive some Helvetiers to snipe them. Ullah isn't quite doing it yet. Very even Akerai game. Division 2 producing the long Akerai games. We've already seen that. I mean, I haven't. I was playing it, but people that were watching have already seen it, I guess. Big forward now for Ullah, jumping with the Connix. There's no meat shield anymore for Chamber, right?
Yeah, he's lost everything. It's been great on and Drew shots. And the Connix are very deep enough, though. Right? They get back up, they go
desperately
down.
wishing he has demolition ships right now. Koreans from these stocks and demos could really stop some advance here. Imagine there was some demos there.
Yeah. Turtle ships just don't quite.
Bulgarians keep surprising on Akerai. Ullah fully on the pushback now. It looked dire at first with the rocket cards, right? We talked up the rocket cards a lot, and then a little bit of miss micro, good micro by Ullah. Without the rocket cards, the Koreans are just completely falling apart here. And now Ullah also with the conic raid, same as Becky back versus me. There's no there's no protection in the back. That's gonna get a lot of will kills here with this raid.
No reaction yet either. Oh, it's a disaster.
Reaction at all. 70 wills. 70 wills is death zone. While no push in the middle. 180 to 100 pop. This looked so good for Chamber.
Yeah, that's a GG when you finally look back on that woodline moment. That was so many villagers. And yeah, I don't know if he can mount. Doesn't seem like he's confident in how to deal with these Connix now, right? Thinking about maybe champions.
Yeah, I mean,
but
once you lose your War Wagon mass, you shouldn't be confident in it, because it's kind of War Wagon plus Helvetier how you deal with them here, I think, to deal with both versions. You need the Helvetier to unseat them from their horse, and then a War Wagon mass to beat the Foot Connect. And just with like 7 War Wagons, you're not gonna beat the Foot Connects at all. But add in hand cannons or arcs, but they with Onagers on the field.
Maybe the SO still do alright after all. Maybe the SO still do alright against the rocket carts.
Yeah, mentioned it last season long enough, often enough for Ullah to make it work.
Still imagine some demos, man. And one reason maybe not to pick the Koreans here.
But seriously, both these players are playing so scary well. I hate seeing it.
If 2-man. Honestly, like the top 4
not that
divisions
good.
are
I should have played all my matches in December, man. I was playing so good in December.
That's true. You needed to snipe some of these players early on before they got settled in.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted. I wasn't too many other tournaments in December, and I thought I could play between Christmas and New Year's, and I couldn't. Now it's harder. Div 3 Otter soon.
So
I can't complain that my opponents are practicing though, right? They're meant to.
Yeah. It's like I said, the top like 4 divisions are so impressive to me, especially.
I think
He might be
between 3 and 4 there's a bit of a gap. Yeah,
right?
I said I was excited for it earlier, but I still don't want to go down to Div 3. I've been always in Div 2. As long as TDM existed, and I've held my place and went up to 1 for 1 season, so...
The trade card RAM also does not work for c3mbrich. Same as...
None of his units can ram, man!
Made this game.
It was a really strong push by c3mbrich, but Ullah played it so well to come back.
Yeah, Ullah was just patient enough, right? He had the big push initially, that was all cleared up. He fell back and just kind of masked stuff up, which is often the case with these higher skill players, just the patience is the difference, right?
Yeah. Messing up is key, as we saw in the earlier set. Poor Huggy man. But all the bombard cans go down and c3mbrich calls the GG. Strong play by both, but a bit more masterfully done by Ullah here. And I think with all these talents in Division 2 and 3 especially, and like Kingstone now in 4, soon in 3 probably with how he looked today, Div 1 will become a lot more interesting soon, right? With a lot of new faces that are potential challengers.
Yeah, some old faces going down as well. It's going to be an interesting to see how these divisions develop for sure.
Constant change. Hi Spaden, hi Maxi, hi Nath as well. I think Nath was here before, but hi Spaden, hi Maxi. Spaden, one of those new faces as well, looking quite dominant in Division 3 so far, so we'll probably join this division next season. I haven't seen everything, but from what I've seen, and please don't spoil me because there's quite some uncast set, but from what I've seen, Spaden is looking really good. And Spaden and c3mbrich was a bit of a coin toss, who's in Div 2, who's in Div 3. And I think both could have easily been in Div 2 from what we've seen of them. But Ullah as well? Constant win streak.
Like to see it.
Yeah. 2 and 3 are playing all their matches, all their players are playing all their matches, and they're all looking very strong. Yeah, it doesn't. I do.
Well,
Back already didn't make many.
Fine.
I looked it up, right? Who won between Ullah and Back. I've forgotten it again. That was the matchup I looked up, no? It was 3-2 for Ullah, if I recall correctly. So it's even harder than my last match. No.
Yeah, but like how they match up against each other isn't necessarily how you match up against.
I would say they both play quite similar though. They have the same playstyle, so. But yeah, against each other might be different than against me. Anyways, I don't want to talk about myself too much. I will think a lot about that after this set. And it is the Koreans going down to a way later pick in the Bulgarians. First pick loss for c3mbrich. That must sting. On his own home map?
Koreans...
No, on Ullah's home map at least though.
Koreans are good, maybe not first pick Civ usually, but certainly a very good Civ, and it's not great Civ-wise left for c3mbrich. It's got to be said.
Oh, 2 armor bait. Kind of the 3 picks I called armor drafting on.
Yeah.
Against Georgians still left as a strong civ. And Tatars can be quite good too. Romans can be quite good too. Especially with Outcrop in the map pool. Romans have been very successful ever since the last season on that map. We kind of developed halfway through there by Malda. And we are going to hyper random. And I was a bit dumb, saw the civ, so only you can guess.
Man, what do you even go for here as c3mbrich on hyper random? Hindustanis feel bad, Franks feel terrible, I think. So is it Bohemians here, I guess? And Ullah has some options. Man, I don't know. I think I go Bohemians, Georgians here, and save Tatars or Romans for outcrop.
If we're talking about hyper random with water, Franks have the best water out of temperature civs. They have heavy demo.
Yeah, but you can't count on that, right? I think Bohemians are better across all map types. And maybe Franks are a little more... I guess Bohemians aren't terrible on outcrop, but they struggle in mobility, right? So
I think the other thinking here is, if you go into the mind of someone who plays a lot of RM, I see my opponent has 3 Cav civs and I have a Camel civ.
Yeah, I guess. I guess so. I mean, Hindustani shouldn't be the worst thing in the world against Tatars, I guess, but...
Against Tatars, it's a good matchup. Not against the others as much.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Oh, you did figure it out correctly, though. It is Bohemians versus Georgians. I actually saw it wrong. I thought it was Hindus. But Tatars are on the field nonetheless, because both players start with an elite Keshik on Arabia.
Oh. Another boring hyper random, man. What's going on? We used up all our good hyper random seeding luck with that.
I need to show you one. I need to show. Did I send it to you? I sent it to someone. Oh, I hope I didn't send it to Xardas, because there's so many messages with Xardas.
What a good generation, or what?
I had the craziest ever hyper random gen in practice.
We've seen a couple good ones this tournament.
Yeah, okay, here it is.
But
it's on my stream now. I can go full screen browser. I mean, you can only kind of half see it, but you can see it on the minimap. And there was a triple TC start on a black and gray map with black fiery holes. I guess I didn't screenshot them, but those black maps were all on fire, the parts there. You can see there. There was 2 big hills, lots of goals on the outside, and a triple TC start. So that can happen. Right? We could see these amazing gens.
Okay.
All next to each other.
We need to see them more in the tournament, man. Jeez. Yeah, that's very strange to have them all plumped up like that. I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was the 3
before.
starting TCs, and I made a castle here in the middle of it. It's not dumb, that's amazing. But
yeah, this is great.
We're on Arabia.
We need to see these, not all these Arabia with one weird unit generations. Man, whatever.
Not even a hero, right? But I'm at 1 second.
I'm at 2.
3, 2, 1, let's go! Bohemians Georgians, though, a matchup I played against Leaf and lost as well. So the Georgians did win that matchup there, but maybe this map isn't quite Arabia. Woodlands are a bit bigger, restricting the mobility, which is good news for Bohemians.
Yeah, and there's not too much to fight for on the outside. There are some stones and golds out there, but decent amount of gold in the base. So I don't mind this map for the Bohemians, and I think the Bohemians should theoretically match up pretty well against the Georgians. Assuming you can micro your Hofnitsa onto their SO.
I don't know, I feel like Trojans have everything you need against Bohemians. They have cav archers, they have siege rams, they have good infantry, and they have good cavalry.
True siege rams, actually.
Opening as well for Ullah. Maybe find some early damage here. Distance isn't too big. Lots of barracks. 8 barracks for c3mbrich. I mean, it's standard with Bohemians to go 8 racks. So
yeah.
Kind of the classic Bohemian build order. It's not looking very nice how he plays the buildings, but it's the right amount.
Can he snipe any vills here, Ullah? He's really trying with this one cav archer, but it's just one.
One cav archer isn't dangerous enough, especially one no thumbring cav archer. They're good to keep them alive because they regenerate for good Trojans, right? But they're not very threatening to anything because they don't have thumbring, so it's more of a late game unit than an early game unit for Trojans. It's not the mega CA we saw in game 1.
All these Halb, they don't really take a big fight against anything here, but they allow the castles to go up, and yeah, 0 villager kills for Ullah is really good for c3mbrich.
I mean, early on, Halbs are good defense against cav archers. If you spread them out and the cav archers run into them, you do need to start Halb against the CA rush instead of... Well, I mean, you want to start camels, but if you don't get camels, you need to start Halb.
Well, yeah.
Gives Ullah some opening with his champs, though. Only 2 barracks, but I think more barracks would have done some damage here. War Wagon's not the greatest. Hussite Wagon's not the greatest unit against infantry, but obviously very worthy addition here against the cav archers.
Yeah, it's awkward. The champions make it really awkward, right? You want to go Halb, Hufnitsa, and maybe some Hussite Wagons, depending on the matchup, but champions kind of deal with all of those things decently.
Cav archers finally
so
finding some value in the back.
Of Hussite Wagons, I think.
You get the second villager. Stops 2 TCs already nice. Doesn't get the Willow. Now we'll even find more TCs. Forces c3mbrich to abandon them. Man, if these had thumbring, both wills would be dead. But he might once again not only get 1 will because they don't have thumbring. But it's good eco denial. That should help Ullah out a lot. And at the front, those siege just appear in the fights. Now there's a lot to do for c3mbrich in the back of his base. There's a lot to do with the Haufnitzer micro in the front of his base. APM is relatively high for both, so should be able to do that. But the castle falls, c3mbrich is out, siege out, Ullah with a strong push to the middle.
Had really good micro and just like taking good fights. In the other set we cast him in, but it's so tough with the Bohemians here. That's a lot of trebs by Ullah.
And they are making Monaspa too. You tend to say, I think, that Jordan players who make Monaspa fare a lot better than without. So Ullah, after the traps, is making a lot of them. And they have numbers aren't big. They have numbers 8 helps on the fields for Bohemians. I mean, you need something to snipe the Haufnitzer still, right? So you do need cav. And they're good against the wagons. The helps are tight anyways to all the CA and the SO, so Monaspa should do great here. Back still denied. I mean, who said Bohemians was great civ?
I didn't say they were a great civ. I don't think I ever said that. Said,
man, Bohemians losing, Dramedians losing. If I have to lose to both of these players with how good they're playing, at least I'm getting some civ banter revenge on you.
Yeah, c3mbrich made the classic mistake with Bohemians, which is run out of Halbs. Once that happens, it's usually a real bad sign for your chances in the game. But just the speed of the Georgians ended up mattering here, even with the map maybe gearing us away from that. Got the forward positioning.
Oh.
I don't know.
CA did find some damage, but the CA, the back damage wasn't decisive here, right? It was the push that was unstoppable. And yeah, maybe the uncleanliness of the build order for c3mbrich there, making him a bit late to siege workshops and everything. Made a bit too many houses there and stuff like that. These small inefficiencies can really add up in Div 2. which is why I think Kingstone still has a bit to learn for the future divisions, because his builds were also not that clean.
Yeah. Yeah, Kingstone's definitely not here yet, right? Ullah and really c3mbrich both, I think, with the ability to be super aggressive and just do so much damage early on, I think would still be an issue for where Kingstone's at currently.
Yeah, I think so. But Ullah is a big threat to everyone. Wait, was that game 4 already, right? That's 3-1. Ullah secures the set, no?
Yep, that's right.
Only Boomstick can overcome Ullah so far. That's kind of funny, because Boom hasn't won too much else.
I
think it's his only win, right?
So.
Ullah beat everybody but Boom. And we don't know about Boom vs Becky, because it isn't cast yet, but Boom so far lost to everybody but Ullah. Which is the typical Div 2, everybody can beat everybody, and it's really close sets and more dependent on some strategy and some minor mistakes. But Georgians secure the set win and the extra point over the Bohemians, and now it's only Hindus and Franks left. And Tatars and Romans are both great outcrop civilizations.
Yeah, and Hindustanis and Franks are not. But I think it has.
I mean, when it comes to map, Hindustani is
they're
probably
like
the best Hindustani map,
but...
no? There's a lot of gold on the sides. Early camels can secure map control, and then like the one map that I think Hindustanis are good on in this map pool, if they're good anywhere, is outcrop. Same for Franks. Also, a lot of gold helps them to keep playing Pad and X-Men.
Yeah, it might be the best map for both, but that's not necessarily saying a ton, right?
And I think... Okay, I'll let you guess first.
I think it's Hindustanis Romans. I think
agree.
the Romans just hard counter the Hindustanis.
Oh. I wanted to say the
but
same.
I think the Hindustanis do okay against the Tatars. So
yeah, Hindustanis Tatars is too scary for Ullah. That's why he goes Romans. Romans are decent versus both the other two. Franks are a bit better against Romans, but c3mbrich might be tempted to hope for Hindustanis Tatars, so he goes Hindustanis. I think Franks isn't bad against Romans, though. But... Also, first prior pick red. And... well, we know some things.
Usually when we agree on something, it's a good sign.
Actually true. Sounds way too wholesome for the usual conduct of us as co-casters and this stream, but...
yeah, you're
I can't deny it.
I'm at 1 second.
Me too. 3, 2, 1. Let's go into the final game. Can Imp Camels beat Centurions? They can, but that might be not what it's all about. As the Romans on their favorite map, Outcrop, Maldar is proud somewhere. And it's a triple castle stack at the front for Ullah. Also a bit Maldar style. Yeah, but after helps, right? So can't really go camels.
Interesting.
Bro. Oh, Halberdier blocks the will, but c3mbrich doesn't commit to it. He could get it. Oh, now he's trying to dodge the hell.
Oh man.
Can he find the cap? Oh no! Don't give up! You could have just finished it.
Well, no kills on either side, so fair enough. Archery range is for c3mbrich here, so it's going to be cav archers with the Hindustanis.
In RM, cav archers are good against Romans. Are they? Oh well, this Scorpions.
Okay. I don't know about if I would say that.
You can go CA and Bombard Cannon though. I don't mind it. I mean, CA deal with
true,
a lot of things, and then Bombard Cannons would deal with the Scorpions. That's what you would do in RM. I think it has even some validity here. Camel's finding will kills. At least one.
Nice quick wall behind, so it's just one, yeah.
Scorpion kills, also reducing the siege amount is nice.
Yeah,
actually, he
great
knows
opening
with the
value
rush.
for these camels. Another Vilde as well in the back here.
And can interrupt the castle there. Ah, didn't try the weak will.
Bombard cannons are on the way. It has to be your Hail Mary here, right? If you'll excuse the American idiom. But otherwise, the Scorpions just kill everything you can make as the Hindustanis, right? So you have to hope you can micro the Bombard cannons well enough.
Is that an American idiom? I always thought it was about Queen Mary or something.
Oh, maybe that's where it originates from. Hail Mary is like an American football term. That's what I know it as.
Ah.
But maybe
I know it as
it derives from
Age of Empires term generally. I like I've heard it a lot from casting. I just imagined that Mary might be Queen Mary, but I mean I don't know where it's from.
I mean, there's also like, say you're like a Hail Mary is like a contrition, right? Is that true? In
I don't know what a contrition is.
Hail Mary is.
Oh.
I think
okay, yeah, maybe that's in a different Mary there. Yeah, okay. If it, I didn't know those were connected, but then yeah. I still don't know what a contrition is, but I imagine you're talking about Ave Maria. Yeah, that would be the exact translation of Hail Mary. Okay, yeah, I know what Hail Mary is now. It has nothing to do with Queen Mary. It's the Mother of Christ. It's that Mary. I just, for some reason in my head, it doesn't click that Maria in English is Mary. Like.
Yeah, that's true. It's tough to.
So I only thought of English like... Marys, you know, the English Queen, which I would call Mary, and you know, the Mother of Christ I would call Maria. So it didn't click that Mary's Maria.
We have to make everything sound English. Doesn't make sense if Jesus' mother has some weird Eastern name.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody says Prince Karl anymore.
Yeah, that's
the French
true,
do it. The French do it. They don't say Prince Charles. I think. Maybe Charles is a bad example. Anyways, we have Centurion, Scorpion, unsurprisingly, composition for the Romans, pushing hard in the middle, both players expanding, trying to expand. A 6 HP Camel might stop Ullah's expansion in the bottom. It will. The villager won't think of fighting back.
Mowing through everything, holy. Camels will put up a better fight, but...
That's what I meant, right? The Centurions come out, the Camels are gone, the Bombard Cats are trying to fight the Scorpions. The Camels were switched out of because of the Scorps, which does make sense, but then the Centurions come in. It's just such a good comp if you have enough gold available, and Ullah makes it to the right side. Which also some gold control on the left. Also got the castle denied there. Both castles denied on the outside for Chamber. Bombard Cats push it back though. No trebuchets inside, so Ullah can't really push further.
Yeah, Bombard Cannons theoretically counter the Scorpions, but unless you catch the Scorpions out in a really weird spot, usually you're only getting 1 or 2 per shot, which isn't enough if your opponent has 40 Scorpions in the fight.
102 versus 40 army is speaking Ullah's language. But map control? Better for Chamber, I would say. Even though he doesn't get his castles up, but he kind of has more.
Yeah,
he kills a castle in the south. Kills the 6 HP Camels has 5 wheel kills, by the way.
Oh my god.
Denied the whole expansion by itself. Protects 2 trebuchets by itself as well. Hero Camel for Chamber. Maybe that's the Camel that can turn it around.
Yeah.
Ullah, not interested in contesting the south, moving north with the Scorp Mass. But also kind of challenging this castle, losing a lot of trebuchets here potentially, but there come the Centurions again to save the day.
Yeah, and there's no camels left, right? There's nothing against these Centurions anymore. I don't think anything. Oh my god, these Bombard cannons.
Oh no! Chambra in Chambers.
That was good, I like that one.
I didn't make enough dump workplace with Xardas because the set was so quick, so I had to work one in here.
Yeah, the
Ullah is
Rams
just
are also
himself
a
an
huge
expression,
issue.
so it's really hard to do something out of his name.
Ullah is an expression. Well, I guess it is. You're right.
Ullah la? I don't know how many languages you can say that, but Ullah la. In German, if you translate it a bit, yeah, in German you would kind of naturally spell it like this. And it's like a butchering of the French expression then.
Yeah.
Without the H though.
All the bombard cannons go down.
Cast stands though. Ullah's traps are all in the south, killing TCs. Will fighting!
Oh! Not with the scorpions behind. Well, camels show up.
I guess neither in English nor in French you spell it like that. It's originally French, I'm pretty sure.
I think it is French, yeah.
President just wrote the English transcription into it.
There we go, that's it. Ooh la la.
Without the U. Ooh la la, clearing up the southern outcrop area. What's happening in the north? Sharing -4 camels. Camels are getting some vehicles again. But it's a scary push. Now with the trebuchets. The trebuchets are kind of unprotected, but there's no way of Cambridge to get army down there. It's all kind of stuck in a space defending the bombard cannons there, which do desperately need defending.
Yeah, the camels are finding huge value in the north, but I don't know if the Hindustanis can stop this push anymore.
No, there's not many Centurions, right? Gold is a bit low for Ullah. Yeah. Resources are looking better for Chambra. I think there's still a game to be played here. More eco for Chambridge as well. The camels did reduce the wave count a bit too low, maybe. I think they have to retreat, right? The camels are gonna clean the traps now. Well, Soviets could defend the traps, yeah.
Yeah, I think they could have killed these camels.
Well, I kind of forgot about them. They're just chilling there. Ha, finally they're making mistakes.
Couple Centurions filter straight into the bombard cannons as they were trying to come over the hill.
Oh no, that's not what Cambridge needed. He's clearing the traps. I mean, I guess both are losing their heavy siege here, so it's kind of fair, right? Ullah loses all the traps, Cambridge loses all the bombard cannons. So relatively even trade. Both still on both outcrop areas, so very mobile game now. And Cambridge has a lot more villagers. Maybe a bit too many, but for now it's fine. He's killing eco
in the south as well.
Farm count.
But yeah, the camels have been so good. It's just more like rams and a couple Centurions in the north, right? So the camels are feasting.
Talked about camels. I don't like the 5 Ghulams, but they're probably a misclick. Kind of do nothing against any Roman unit.
I guess they... Yeah, you're right, actually. They probably aren't
Scorps killed them.
Either, right?
Bro, Centurions killed them, Legionaries killed them.
Alps and Rams is what they're fighting right now, though, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's the best it can get. Well, I guess if we only have a few camels there, then Ghulams are a nice support unit for them, in a way. I feel like you've watched enough DMs that I can even say positive things about Ghulams. When I cast with Xardas, I still want him to learn DM, so I have to say how shit Ghulams are all the time when I see them, so he doesn't learn anything wrong. But you're not playing yourself anyways, so it doesn't matter. And I think you've watched enough now, right?
Yeah, I've said. I mean,
you still think Radiant's a god besides that, I guess.
I've said at least 3 times since casting DM that theoretically Ghulams should be really good here, and then they just die anyway. So I think I'm done saying that ever again.
No, I need chat interaction, Xardas. It's an important metric. Whenever I mention you, you write something. It's working great.
You just have to name drop all of your viewers every now and then, and so they perk their ears up and say something.
This push might be a native power spike for Ullah in the south. Yeah, I can expand my dumb jokes as well if I use all my channels names.
Exactly, there you go. You need to find a Zhao castle. You need to figure out what a Zhao castle is.
Ullah is maxi out on population now.
Yeah, he's pushing in the north and the south. Wow, the Scorpions do nothing against Siege Elephant.
Yeah, it's a ram.
Yeah, I guess so.
They should get bonus damage still, though.
Yeah, I guess it's not enough. It's 150 pierce armor on the elephants.
Yeah, but it's still a while for bonus damage. Yeah, so they do get 10 bonus damage, so they do more damage than against the ram. Great raiding units.
Does it?
Not under castle fire. In RM, it's great raiding units. It's a Hindustani game. We have to trash talk Stardust a bit. That's how the triangle goes. You guys get both to trash talk my takes whenever Gujaras are losing.
Ghulams are a very good, or a pretty good unit, but they're just good against the things you don't see in DM, right? They're good against like crossbow arbalest. We don't see that very often.
Indeed.
They're good at raiding, but they're not as good at raiding as Cav, so they don't really have a spot.
Xardas, how many games did you lose in your division overall, though?
But
you lost one game. Like, you have yet to lose to 51 civilizations, Xardas. Stop being such a smurf, and then you can't say that anymore. You lost one with Dravidians! There we go! There we go!
God.
And you tried to defend him. You didn't really defend him. You said why they're worse in DM. So I guess it's fair.
Yeah.
Love pushing heavy up top. The Scorpions doing great work. Camels, both the Camels and the hand cannons kind of countered by the Scorpions, right? That's why it's a nice matchup for Romans.
Yeah, and the bombard cannons, even if you do consider them a counter, they can only be in one spot at a time, right?
And the spot isn't between the siege rams and the Scorpions. That's not the spot where this bombard cannon was.
No. But you know what? It's not the worst fight in the north for c3mbrich.
Yeah, Xardas just listened to me too much as his excuse now, and he went battle elephants over elephant archers, which I argue for in a lot of matchups. He just did it with the one civ that doesn't get elite.
Wrong elephants, classic mistake.
I mean, the Scorpions are now dying to the bombard cannons. Head 1v1 Scorp versus bombard cannon. The bombard cannon does win.
The issue here is going to be that c3mbrich is out of gold and can't really take anymore. And the Hindustanis are not good without gold.
They are not. Turks, way better. One ram killing this castle, the other castle lives. There is 800 gold there left, but you can't really take that either, right? The siege is there, the Scorp's doing so much work. It's pushing back a bit in the north, now trying to jump to a gold there. Nobody collecting any relics. But it's a very mobile game, right? A lot happening. The map is blinking in 10 spaces.
Yeah.
Raids as well, but c3mbrich's Vicon is still okay.
He's up on Vils and military.
Yeah, but everywhere where there's a red base, it's blinking. Okay. And where there's a teal base, see no blinking.
Yeah.
How much gold is left there, though, for Ullah to take it south? There's not much there, right? It's 6k still.
There's not much anywhere, really. The players have almost gone through the gold, which is not very common for outcrop.
7k on the map, yeah. I mean, it's both. They burn so much gold. Like, Centurions are insanely expensive. Yeah. Hindustanis, everything they make super expensive in gold. Hindustanis gather gold faster, which also makes it disappear quicker. Yeah, Rams will be cleared, but there's nothing left in the south for c3mbrich.
Yeah, I guess it's unfortunate.
Below max pop.
Yeah.
He's kind of pushing back in
maybe
the
playing
north,
the yeah, but what's in the north still?
Yeah,
is
no
there
gold,
anything?
right? Oh, true. All the gold is... There's some stone.
think he just hoovered up the last of the gold.
Some
Yeah, there's
relics.
that stone pile still. True, honestly, thinking about the relics might have been good a while ago. I think it's too late now for it to save.
Strength of the Hindus, man. They get more gold income
as he's
from relics.
now making Hindustani skirmishers.
Oh.
True, yeah.
They have a relic bonus.
I mean,
And there's
Hindustani
monasteries now.
Terrible, but...
As we mentioned it, monks are being made.
It could have been great a while back. Both players are kind of out of gold right now. Ullah has access to it, but isn't taking it super heavily yet. Roman's also not the best trash units in the world, so...
Yeah,
you can maybe whittle down these Centurions and the Scorpions. I don't know how you ever do that anymore, but...
Another important late game technology in DM, crop rotation. Roman advantage.
True.
But how do you stop this push anyways? For Chamber. Some bombard cannons, but...
Yeah, I don't think you can. It's full skirmisher against probably the two worst units to use skirmishers against.
Once you have to make skirmishers, that GG button becomes very attractive.
Right? That was your prediction.
Oh yeah, I did say that, yeah. I didn't want it to actually happen. Now I'm very scared of tomorrow, but maybe a bit less scared about Sunday. I don't know. Chamber still looks scary.
Yeah, it's looking real good.
Oh man, how can this guy be so good? Stop playing Michi again. Why did the Michi lobbies all have to disconnect? The game be broken for Michi. Now Ullah is like Frost 2.0 coming from Michi to dominate the open map. Yeah.
You got to go rewatch his set versus Boomstick and figure out what happened.
Good night, Xardas. Good luck tomorrow. I'll watch.
Where's the knock in the armor?
Before you go, Xardas, you have to commit to casting my set with Lucky Charms, though. Otherwise, I can't let you go. He said nice. I take that as a word of acceptance. So you two will cast my series with Ullah. I don't know if you want. I wanted to cast anyways. I'm so scared now. I will lose for one again. That's at least my prediction. I can already give you my prediction for my set. I will lose for one. Same as Chamber.
You gotta at least make it a game 5 decider. You can.
No. I can't. I think I can't. I think 20 GMT, 29 your time.
But
yeah.
No shame whatsoever against this Ullah.
No man, he's looking scary.
20 GMT tomorrow is your set?
I think so, yeah. I was right.
Okay.
You have yourself a Wi-Fi caster.
He says deal. Perfect.
I mean, he knows I'm casting him 7 hours before that, so I have some leverage because I'm casting his sudden death semifinals at 14 GMT tomorrow.
Was Mojito definitely out?
For tomorrow, I think. Yes, no? Wasn't he casting on Sunday? Well, I haven't read much. I was streaming.
Well, the first thing he said was if anyone wanted to co-cast your set. But I think he walked that back after the fact. Maybe I'm behind on the conversation.
I thought that was about Sunday. No? He wanted to cast my set on Sunday with you.
Oh.
And that's actually in the calendar.
Maybe
so
you're right.
I thought that one was planned.
Oh yeah, you are right.
Chamber.
Actually, you're totally correct.
That was about Sunday evening casting, and now we're talking about Saturday.
So tomorrow is Saturday, and it's at 20 GMT. Okay, I think, despite my confusion, that I can still maybe do that.
All right. Well, should I enter both of you then, or? Well, we can talk about that in cast coordination after the stream, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
I just need to enter something in the calendar
You
before I
may
go
as
to sleep
don't
now.
enter
So.
me because I'm not going to be streaming it.
Okay.
Whether I'm casting it or not, I won't be streaming it, so you don't need
Well, Rito said I should
me.
enter you for Sunday, so you didn't fix your internet problem. Couldn't fix, I guess.
No, I tried one thing, but it doesn't seem to have helped anything. So I'm gonna have to get in touch with my ISP, I guess. I still kind of feel like. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. Forget what I was about to say. It has to be something with something with. I don't know. I don't know. Something I can't handle. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Well, luckily the Dreamcaster scene
time
is
for it to happen
expanding a
as
bit.
well. Final weekend.
Yeah, final week. Well, there's
That's
still
true.
the
At least we
playoffs,
have
right?
other casters stepping up.
There's 1 week break and then the playoffs. Maybe
Yeah,
you can
that's
fix
true.
it for the playoffs. The playoff week.
That would be good.
Anyways, I also enjoy you as a co-caster, so thank you so much for co-casting. And even though the stream might not be live for a bit,
Yeah.
I'll give you a shout out after you leave. If you have anything to add, feel free to do so.
No, just thanks for having me on. I always enjoy casting with you as well. And absolutely, if I don't speak to you again, good luck tomorrow and or the next day. I think you have more of a chance than you're giving yourself, but absolutely no shame in losing to these guys either. It's been a crazy Division 2.
Indeed, let's see what I can do. And yeah, see you tomorrow.
All right, peace out.
And please give Lucky Combs a follow. He will stream soon again when its internet is fixed.
And Mihai just calls it GG. It's too much of a flood. Can't stop it. Oh boy. Barles takes game 2 and they've both looked pretty easy. And, you know, I talked about it a little bit in the last stream, I think. Or maybe it was a stream before. They're all blurring together. But Mihai looked great against Viper. He did not.
I suppose a Barles fan clipped this. Definitely not a Mihai fan.